And just gonna hope that it works the first time without testing it.
We have been burned by you before.
So far... Oh, there it goes.
Woohoo! Black Tabby Cat Games.
If you're not here for a horror game, if you're here for the falling asleep parents...
Witty banter.
Witty banter?
Or the not so witty banter.
It looks like we're getting it. Oh, that's right. We can save right in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, because I was done.
All right. So who's doing Scarlet? You want to do Scarlet, or you want me to do Scarlet?
I think I was doing Scarlet, right?
We went back and forth.
I don't remember. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, as if the four of you were inexorably creeping towards something terrible.
Inexorably creeping, inexorably.
Yes, you heard me.
I'm just gonna lower all this.
It's the music, yeah. It's a lot. No.
I still want to be able to hear it.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, keep going. Stop playing.
Alright.
No one talks. Why would the voice volume need to be loud?
Yeah, sometimes they talk, don't they?
No, they have yet to talk.
Yeah.
There has been no talking.
No, they're like, hey, what's up?
No, there's been no talking.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
Mm-hmm. The first one.
Am I hatched today?
I think, was I hatched?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think this ends well for you.
How would you know? I go hunting in these woods all the time. Night, day, possums, bears, it don't make a difference. Even a mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the ingenuity of man here. He's talking about his gun.
Unless it's not a mountain lion.
Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now, going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. Got a lot more drawl.
Yeah, he got louder too.
You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies.
Sorry.
I imagine that's our friend.
Yeah.
With her chicken coop.
Yes. And you know, I have to put out a video by tomorrow evening. As Duke and Stella dig their feet in, the sinking feeling in your gut gains form and clarity. Somebody here is going to die tonight.
Well, I wonder if we can rely on our mystical powers. Is it going to get interesting?
If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. One of us is going to die tonight, Stella. One of us here is going to die tonight. I can feel it.
Now, what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me?
No, we're not threatening the man. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. A weird, bad feeling. Whoa, are you psychic or something?
These are like Magic 8 Ball
Yeah.
answers.
I was like, I don't... Scroll. I don't know. You pick. Science point to yes. Whoa! What am I thinking right now?
Oh, hush, you ain't psychic. You're just trying to unsettle me so I let you all go off in the woods to film your little video.
Hatch, I think you freaked Duke out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man in his wild goose chase.
I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets you out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now, run along home and stay out of trouble.
As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back to the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out of that that easy. Come on! I know a trail that'll let us get around him. I don't know.
Come on, Ash.
Just pick one. Wouldn't you rather go home and hang out? Maybe watch a movie? I'm a lot less comfortable going out in the woods now that I know we'll be sharing them with a guy who'll shoot anything that moves. Aw, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. We can always do a movie night later, but right now, my viewers come first. They demand cryptids, and I am duty-bound to give them what they crave. What they so crave. There's no oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right. This looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Hatch, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape.
Oh, this hasn't happened yet. 2022.
Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scene once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all of the beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Though you and Stella are back on your own, the unsettling feeling that penetrated your gut earlier still remains. There's something wrong in these woods, though what it is still eludes you. It's breathtaking. There's something wrong. I don't know. It's breathtaking. And the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for the beautiful mountain views, and it gets old saying wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort.
Wasn't that loud?
What was that? I don't know. What was that? No need to panic. It's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Gross. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're going to hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. They don't have a harness that to fit potatoes, do they? There was something wrong with that deer. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like the wild animals can get taken care of. So they just get bigger and bigger and bigger, poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. I don't care. I got my heart right up. I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we make a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks.
Wow.
As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Trail mix. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Yes, finally someone who gets it. Yes, finally someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely! Any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in trail mix. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sound of evening wildlife watches over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Tired Hollow. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Hatch. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live alone. I don't know. And I love it. It's a little cramped. The lights flicker. The toilet is constantly getting backed up because the lady upstairs keeps flushing her cat litter. And it smells like cigarettes for some reason. But it's mine. I mean, technically, I guess it's the landlady's, but I don't have to share it with anyone. It's a mess. But it's my mess, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, that's a great way to look at things. I can imagine what it'd be like to share your place with people you don't know. Speaking of, it's got to be wild staying with Tabby for both of you. So, what do you do for a living? working.
Do you want me to be Hatch?
What? Yeah, you can do it. Make choices.
So, you know those ads you see on the sidebar of every website you visit that feel like they know way too much about you?
Oh yeah, the one that recommends stuff based on things I could swear I only talked about in person. So creepy. It's like they can hear everything I say.
I work for a company that builds those ads for other companies. I went to school for computer science and thought I'd be doing something challenging when I got hired. But instead of actual programming, they mostly have me go in and make endless changes to the font size and color or whatever to make more people want to click the ad. I usually make like 40 or 50 ads that are almost exactly the same and track each of them on a giant spreadsheet. And that's my life.
That seems a little soul-crushing.
Actually, I love it. I'm paid less than a market rate, but it's still enough to get by, and the work is kind of mindless. I just shut off for 8 hours and go home.
A crisp breeze passes over you.
What about you? What's your living situation?
Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been.
I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore.
Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse.
What were they like? Did you get along?
They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever met. And interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. Bless you.
No.
He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all of the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out pulling calves out of a 1,600-pound cow all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen is here. Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those are my parents.
My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about those things.
Aw, thanks, Hatch. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up?
I don't feel much about it. It was a long time coming, so I've made my peace with it.
I get that. But even so, I'm very sorry. We're both too young to have to deal with that shit. Whoa! Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder.
Please tell me that was a raccoon or something.
Or something. Yeah. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And that was it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe bird. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it.
I was on board with this whole cryptid hunting thing back when I thought it'd be just a spooky jaunt in the woods. I never thought we'd actually, find something.
Now's not the time to hesitate, and if we catch this thing, we gotta go now. If we're catching this thing, we gotta go now. Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her. Gretchen excitedly pulls you along by her leash. Oof.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must be one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive.
Stella, don't go near that. That thing is diseased.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not going to touch it. Not with my hands, at least. And hey, I'm sorry that this is turning out to be so grisly. I swear this is not normal. It's not normally like this. We can go home after I film this if it's what you want.
Please, I'm committed to getting to the bottom of this. I just didn't want you to pick up with some weird sort of cryptid disease or something like that.
Good to hear. And sorry I ever doubted your resolve. Let's film this and continue the hunt. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings on this video. Hey, did you hear that?
What in the Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Oh, did y'all see what did this to her? Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise.
We were on the trail when we found her like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees.
Put that camera away, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting.
Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer.
Come out, you sons of bitches.
Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen.
You hear that, Stella? They ain't have the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, whatever your name is, grab the flashlight and help me line up a good shot.
As the creature in the tree line grows louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Save the dog. Oh my. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder.
God damn it! What?
You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Hatch? Duke? Are you alright?
No, I am not okay, but I'm not shot, if that's what you're asking. You?
I'm okay. Gretchen whines and shakes in my arms. In your arms. Gretchen! Here, I'll take her. Oh, my poor little pup! Thank you for watching out for her. Duke? Are you okay? Oh my. Oh, Duke! Oh, what do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do?
What do you mean, what do we do now? Duke had a hunting accident by himself in the woods. That's it.
Are you serious? We have footage of exactly what happened here. Sure, it's a little dark and shaky, but you can make out that fake coming out of the woods. We can take it to the police. Duke's family deserves closure. Other people deserve to know what's out here.
It's going to be a lot harder for them to believe what really happened than to decide that the stranger from the big city came into town and shot someone. It'd be easy for them to pin this on me.
You're right. This whole thing is hard to believe. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance.
Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to town and regroup. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Sorry, as I keep yawning.
Stella?
I know, we just have to keep pushing forward. We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. Are you sure we shouldn't call the cops?
On second thought, call away. We're out of our depth here.
I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail.
Tabitha seems worried.
It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up in the mountain on the Gina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives on the scene. Out of it walks 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night.
Ugh.
See, right there, a big thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off.
What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac.
No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke.
Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence.
But okay. Just let me turn it off and
Stella gave into the request suspiciously easily.
Here you go, Deputy Franklin.
We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I, please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly?
That's Hatch. He came into town today for the funeral.
Hatch, as in Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Well, damn, I didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own.
It wasn't never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things are out there. If those things out there could attack someone else.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
I don't know that.
We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. What in the world? Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home.
Do we have to ride back with you? We could just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm so sorry.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety.
Stella sighs. Okay. Thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits.
Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Fox Mulder. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Though you go leaving before then, I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get in any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch.
And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight.
You want to call it there?
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
I'm not sure how long we've been going.
Not very long. We've been going maybe 40 minutes.
Wait a minute. We can keep going. It's up to you.
Holy shit.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask them if we could walk back?
That's a fair question. I just had some bad experience with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight it was. Sorry if I was weird. I weirded you out. Oh, what a night.
They sure seemed a little blasé about a man's death.
I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? And what's worse, I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage.
You say nothing in response.
But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. Oh my. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never come across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. I should check on Tabitha. Yeah.
I should probably check in on Tabitha.
My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You're sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up the mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight.
I should really head back.
Okay, if you're sure. I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You instantly exchange numbers. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. We're in this together.
Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. You begin the long hike. I didn't even get to read it.
Sorry.
Not even in my head. Not to mention out loud.
You begin the long hike back to the Scarlet estate alone.
Thank you. As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well. But it's too late for you to turn around. You either make it back to the estate, or you won't.
Shh.
You turn to see a fat, shadowy figure in a miner's jacket staring from the path behind you. You didn't hear it approach. Whatever this figure is, its presence has chilled you to your soul.
Welcome home.
Oh no. Pick one.
I'm sorry.
You call out to the figure, but as soon as your words leave your mouth, it vanishes into the black of the night. Almost home. You've made it. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. That's what I would do. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. She does not look happy.
Oh, we got an achievement for being a good cousin. Where the hell have you been? Hi, Tabby. Ah, so you met Stella then. And she's got you all worked up. That explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Can you
What?
tuck me in? Are you serious? Tuck you in? No, go to sleep.
You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistles through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Did you make it back all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm glad you're okay. I've got some interesting leads for tomorrow. Let's talk more then. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seems like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but a dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse.
Whoa.
Oh, that's nice. I always love a good transition.
I turned the music way down. Can't turn it back up.
It's okay.
Scarlet.
Oh, look at all that cross-hatching. It's beautiful.
That weird 3D.
Yeah,
Not quite
I like it.
right.
I like it. Some good After Effects work there.
Who's that?
I don't know. Sheep butts. Llama butts. Oh, there's something.
It's gonna get the llamas.
Pumpkin!
Boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom,
the mines.
boom,
I forgot the
boom,
mines were a
boom,
thing.
boom, boom. Yeah, that's the guy wearing the miner jacket.
I can't
Reminded
hear the
me.
music at all currently. But,
Yeah, well, I turned it down too low.
but no, we can't because it cuts in. We can probably be done after this cutscene though.
Yeah. It's nice. It's pretty. Look at all those locks.
So pretty. Is it Tabitha's door, maybe? Probably.
Maybe. Why are we zooming in?
Because we finished the intro.
Scarlet Hollow.
2 sessions to finish the intro to the game.
This is the
Oh,
end of episode 1.
Oh, it's episodic. That makes so much more sense.
Episode 2 awaits. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Wow, I wonder how much different. We made a lot of choices. Like, I wonder if we could have saved Duke.
Probably. Well, it would have killed Gretchen.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Gretchen was the more endearing character.
Gretchen could handle herself. I don't think anything bad
She's
could happen
got
to
a-
Gretchen.
A record of the oldest pug.
Yeah,
Alright, stop playing with that. And
that's. No, I think
no
Gretchen
one
would
wants
be
to
okay.
watch you play with the volume. I don't think Gretchen would have been okay.
You sure?
I'm sure. I don't think she would have been okay. You can Google it and find out.
Good thing we saved her.
Good thing.